All right, so one of the questions we get a lot is how to measure for drive shaft, how to measure for axles. We do a lot of custom axles, or we do a lot of prototyping on certain vehicles. And guys are always saying, how do I measure for that? And one of the things we try to explain it, I thought it might be easier just to show you. We are working on a Subaru BRZ at the moment. We're prototyping some new axles and drive shafts on the BRZ FRS platform. And while I have it up in the air, I thought we'd go ahead and show you how we measure from what we call stub to stub. So if you look under here, we have the outer stub installed in the wheel hub with the axle nut on and tight. And then over on this side, we have the stubs installed in the differential. Typically, we would like to see this at ride height. So the best way to do that is to jack it up, put it on blocks on the wheels and tires so it's sitting at ride height. This car is a little different. This car has actually been lowered slightly and has aftermarket suspension that allows for virtually no suspension travel. So to compensate for that, we jacked up off the lower control arm. We jacked up the outer hub as high as we could get, which only moved it about 3/4 of an inch total. So measuring this particular car this way really isn't that big of a deal. Then the first way you do is you just start with your tape measure at the 6 o'clock position on the outer stub, and then you just measure to the 6 o'clock position on the inner stub. In this case, we're measuring right about 20 3/8. And then we will do the same thing. We'll check from the 9 o'clock position. Same, 20 3/8. The 3 o'clock position. Yeah, right about the same. And in this case, we can't actually measure from the 12 o'clock position because the lower control arm gets in the way. But, so basically this one we're looking at about 20 3/8 for the passenger side. And that is pretty much it. That's the measurement we're looking for. From there, we can do our math and determine proper axle length. And that's it. Thank you.